Hi everyone, happy Friday. This is Kay and you're on the Collective Soul Tarot channel. Thank you for being here on this Friday, August the 30th, 2024. It's a timeless reading now, guys, so whenever you're watching it'll be right for you if you're not watching it today, as I recorded it today. So I want to say it's wonderful to be here with you guys and for you guys today. I hope you enjoy this video, and if you do, will you consider giving me a like, a share, and a comment? And thank you to those who are liking and commenting and sharing if that's what you're doing. I know some people have been liking it, so that really helps my channel. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for your subscriptions to new subscribers. It's absolutely free, so if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so if you're enjoying the content on my channel. And I want to say a very big maximum type of thank you to my loyal subscribers who are staying with me in the community. Thank you so much. I do really appreciate your support. And so we're going to get busy doing the collective reading for whatever the collective most needs to know today. I'm calling on Archangel Michael and the Holy Spirit to assist me, to guide and assist me. Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, thank you so much for being here and for enveloping me in your beautiful angelic wings of light, love, protection, and guidance. Will you please guide and assist me today for correctly interpreting the energies of the cards for the collective's reading and the story of what they most need to know today. Please help me interpret the energies correctly from the cards I pull as directed by you, Archangel Michael. So guys, the past has already been thrown out of the deck. Archangel Michael made that one fly. So, and this is my book, by the way, before we get going. 10 ways to rapidly accelerate your spiritual growth while creating the life you deserve. Real success in living authentically. Like that's fifth dimension and higher. So I wrote this in 2019, but it's available everywhere. See, I gave this book to myself. So it's got 10 chapters, and there's a little bit about me and the introduction to the book as well. But yeah, there's me. See? Yep. Can you see me? Yeah, that's about me. So that's my book. It's for sale everywhere online. There's an Amazon link in the description below, and it's also available in ebook format and audiobook. I had someone, beautiful narrator, read it, speak it for me, right? So let's go ahead and get started now. That's enough about that. What's the past energy? Strength. Wow. Well, that's great past energy, bringing it into present day. Yeah. Strength. It's either you're holding back from, doing something or responding to something, or you're going to go for the gusto. So let's find out what led up to this for the more distant past, because this is the recent past. We had the Seven of Swords. Okay. And then what clarifies the Seven of Swords? The Four of Cups. That darn Four of Cups keeps, I'm telling you, it keeps coming out all the time. All the time. Look at that face. I always get a giggle out of that face. I'll be using a different deck come Monday. I like to use a deck for about 2 weeks and then swap out. Sometimes I forget, but whatever. So, Seven of Swords, someone has... Yeah, to me, what this looks like, Archangel Michael, is that somebody had been deceptive. And they did that because they were living a humdrum life and waiting for, always looking for something better, waiting for something better to come along. What is it, the stars in the eyes, or what is it, Colette Baron Reed's deck, this one here. It's got all that glitters, right? All that glitters is kind of like things attract you. Things attract the person. I'm not saying you, collective. This could be someone else, but we'll see. There's like things that shine or glittery are very attractive to people, and we focus on it a lot more because it's kind of like when we have it, we feel better about ourselves, which is kind of crazy, isn't it? What does a thing have that will make you feel better about yourself? Your money is one of those things that we measure our self-worth with. But you know what? Whether you are with or without money, you're still whole. Like, you're still a worthy human being, irregardless. Think what the Neanderthals did, or the Neanderthals, as they would say, the archaeologists. They didn't have money. They went out hunter-gatherers, or they hunted. Hunter-gatherers, yeah, that's what they did. They hunted and they gathered. Oh my God, Corey. Okay, they hunt and they gather berries and other things. Okay, I'm sure I was a Neanderthal at one time, and perhaps I still am. But anyways, it's Friday. So they didn't have money, and I'm sure, they didn't probably think too much about the concept of self-worth, and it is just a concept. It's of the world, right? It's the concept of the world, of third dimension. Fifth dimension doesn't have concepts. So anyways, yeah, they didn't have that concept. Probably. I wouldn't say for sure, but I'm just sort of guessing. They didn't worry about stuff like that. And they just lived their lives. They did what they needed to do to get what they needed to get. And they just did it. They were doers. Doers, and not so much, I imagine they had moments of feeling, but enough to produce children. I don't know. Oh, stop it, Kay. All right. So anyways, here we go. So somebody got all caught up in like feeling despondent, feeling bored, just uneasy or uncomfortable in their life, possibly in their own skin. And they're just like looking at humdrum, boring. This is life. Even the love that they have from if they were with somebody, with the spouse or a partner, and their kids and family and friends, their job and stuff, they had some really great stuff going on here. These are cups, right? And they're adorned. They are adorned with jewels. So, but it wasn't enough. They're waiting for that one to come in. And what this did, waiting for that, caused them to be sneaky, underhanded, and deceptive. Trying to get all that they could get, and run off with it, run off with the goods. So if it's like a relationship, they were, or you were, depending if this is your story, collective. And I don't sugarcoat anything, as you realize. I try to be as sensitive as possible, but no judgment here, right? No judgment. So it is what it is. We all been there, I think, to some degree. We've been there, and we had to grow up. Some of us have, some of us hasn't. Have grown up and evolved out of that energy. And I think that that's what this strength card is that you found the strength to overcome being like this, being a deceptive, not happy with what you have and always looking for better or for more. And even if you had to steal it from somebody else, and if it's like a relationship, you'd be stealing someone's love, maybe their body, their sex, stealing their sex, so that you could, feel good about yourself, right? Having it, conquering something, feeling good about yourself. This may not be you. So in any case, that's the past energy. That's what's led up to you taking your buffalo for a ride, a nice sauntering ride, chilling out and feeling strong and more confident now in the near past as you meander through the forest. In touch with nature, like you're in touch with nature is like being in touch with your soul, being in touch with the peace within you, the higher divinity, the higher consciousness. Okay, when you're able to relax and ride a buffalo, okay, in a forest with that really cool hat on or wreath on, with the horn sticking out, you are truly in tune and in touch, tapped in. Okay, let's find out what the present day energy is, okay? And the environment is the Hangman. Environmental energy is having, the environment is conducive to gaining a new perspective, you know, because you're upside down and you're seeing the world differently from that position. That's gaining a new perspective. And the white and the yellow here indicates enlightenment, like getting hits of wisdom, getting to know things that you're kind of going sometimes, how do I know that? I know I do. How do I know that? I do know how I know that now, but some people may not. But in any case, the environment is keeping you, you know, still put, right? The environment is conducive to you just being in a position where you can gain higher knowledge, where you can gain a new perspective, see things differently, so that you didn't have to run after the shiny, all that glitter stuff, okay? And then as a result, be kind of a sneak and a con artist, you know, whatever it is in your situation, okay? It could simply be telling, like you're telling white lies. As fairly benign as that, you could be telling white lies. Things not completely true, but it's not outright lie either, right? So you could have resorted to that kind of behavior in order for you to get your way with whoever and whatever you're after. All right, so what's your energy in this story? Judgment. Oh, looky there. Look, you really are part of nature there. That's too funny. Isn't that the same girl here? No, she's got blonde hair. They just kind of have the same hats, wreaths on. Excuse me. Wreaths. So anyways, you may have been feeling judged, or you've been judging yourself, but it's about you finally decided that it's time to make a different decision. You know, you decided to do something different. It's different, like making a decision to do your thing a different way. Like not your thing in this, like, okay, I'll be a little bit more sneakier. No, your thing a different way, so that you are moving forward in a more positive and life-affirming direction, okay? Where good things will come to you. You don't have to steal. You don't have to lie, beg, and steal to get it. When you are seeing things from a different perspective, finding your confidence again in who you really are, and realizing that all you need to do is get the divine behind you to support you. And how do you do that? You do that by simply getting to be friendly with your own soul. You get to know your own soul. Your personality changes, because your soul, and I say this with quotations, your soul leaks into your personality now, as you're allowing your soul to do it by getting to know it and inviting it into your personality. Personality is the human side, which is the ego, and the soul is the being, so human being, right? And so anyways, you are allowing, you're getting in touch with your goodness, the goodness within you, okay? And let's see what the situation energy is. 7 of coins, yeah. So that's fantastic. Let's get the energy between you and the 7 of coins. The Hierophant. Wow. Okay, so you really are leveling up. You've made a decision to get aligned with the one that you know, everybody's religion talks about being judged. I hate that. God doesn't judge us. God just loves. And so when you pass away, your body only passes away, your soul returns to full pure consciousness, right? So God is like going, just like the prodigal son in the story, the parable of Jesus tells, that the Father just welcomes You know, it doesn't ask, where you been, what you done, why did you do this, why did you do that, how come you spent all your money, and blah, 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 blah. No, he said, come on, son, let's go have a party, a feast, you know. I'm so happy to see you. Is he judging him? Absolutely not. Okay, so there is no judgment here. You are feeling like you're a lot more confident, okay? You gained a better, you're in the position of gaining a better perspective. So the higher your perspective, the more changed your perspective becomes to that of, I am worthy and I am so much more than this blob of human flesh, right? I am so much more than the third dimension. You are now godding up, souling up, and you're becoming soulful, right? And you're becoming educated. You are going to be, you know, you can be a leader in your own community or in whatever group of people you associate with. They'll be looking up to you because you will be seeming to have the answer about stuff, the solutions, right? And the Seven of Coins here is about you saying, this situation is saying, you know, don't settle for less than what you're worth. Less than what you're worth. And you're worth more than 10 pentacles, okay? You're worth more than that. But that's as high as the tarot goes. I mean, that's crazy. You're not worth, your worthiness cannot be measured in the 3D, the world realm. It cannot be measured. It's impossible because we're so much bigger than what we see when we look in the mirror and we see our body there. We're so much bigger than that. Our aura, you know, we are expansion. We are literally the word. We are expansion. And expanding. And so you are, the situation is saying, don't settle for less than what you're worthy of. So like, go for the gusto and go for God. You know, God, know that God has got your back and supporting you as long as you believe it and have faith in it, trust it, and continue to communicate with your soul. Just if you're not into God and all that sort of stuff, just talk to your soul. Yeah, you got one, because if you didn't have a soul, you wouldn't be alive. No, you wouldn't be alive. You couldn't possibly be alive. You notice how in the 3D, everything is connected to some kind of electrical or some kind of source, right? Source of energy. It can't function without it. Everything is. Like everything that has to be powered, okay, in some way, has to have some kind of source. Well, how come our bodies aren't plugged into some kind of source? Like some kind of third dimensional source. If that's all we are, is a third dimensional blob of human flesh, then how is it that our body can just function autonomously without being, relying on a backup battery or whatever it is, like the hydro plant, of your community? Why aren't we have a cord stuck to us somewhere? And well, we do. It just can't be seen. It's called the divine umbilical cord, right? That we're always connected to God, to the source, which is our source, which helps our body function, because our body is lit up from the inside out through every atom that's zinging around, has its own, now I don't say own like independent own, but its own source of spiritual energy, its own light, its own little tiny flame. Okay, so every atom has a light, like a firefly. You see, every firefly can light itself up. That is what's happening with our atoms. They are alive with the spark of the divine in them. And put all those atoms together, what do you get? You get a body that's fully alive with the light of the divine sourcing our life, our breathing, our organ, your blood flow and nurturing and feeding of all our organs and stuff like that. And then all our words, our thoughts, our behaviors, or all our words, our feelings, our thoughts, and our movements, right? Our behaviors. That's what sources our body. unless we're plugged in somewheres, there's no way we could be doing what we're doing. So, but we're not plugged in anywhere. We're plugged in with that umbilical cord that we don't see, that brought us into the womb of our mothers as babes. And so we're always connected to God no matter what happens. That's never severed, never. If you call it God, right? You can call it whatever it is that you know, your culture and your religion depends on. So anyways, this is what is going on, is that you are to kind of basically reach for the stars. Don't settle for less than 7 pentacles, okay? 7 pentacles is pretty darn good. And but you can go higher to 10 of pentacles, right? You can go to the 8, work harder, keep working harder, keep working. 9 of pentacles, you become really quite abundant and flourished. You know, you are, you know, you're doing very well, 9 of pentacles. And then the 10 of pentacles, right? Which is like legacy wealth that you pass down to your kids, who can then still pass it down to their kids, because it's that much, like, it's not that much abundance, okay? So, yep, the Hierophant here is just saying that you are in a position where not settling for less than what you're worthy. Remember, you're not worthy as measured by the 3D realm. And just be in that position of the Hierophant where you will know, you know better. You have this wisdom, this higher wisdom that you can parlay, you can teach others, hand it down to others as a result of you getting back on your feet from being in this energy here. All right? You're not feeling so despondent anymore. You're feeling like there's more to life. There's more things to be excited about. Even just the little things, you're finding gratitude for that. The little things in life. It's raining like crazy outside. Okay, so let's find out what the potential energy is. The King of Coins. Wow. That's like the 10 of Pentacles. Not quite though. It's like it. Let's see. Oh, the 3 of Swords and the Fool with the 3 of Coins and the 6 of Coins. As I sing, the Lovers, the Sun, the Queen of Wands. Okay, if you're not the King of Pentacles energy, you're the Queen of Wands energy. Oh, wow. There's the King of Wands. Whoo, guys. I mean, what this is saying right here is that this person, if this is not you, okay, like I said, you could be the Queen in the Queen of Wands energy here. Okay, if this is not you, this is the person. So there'd be like a major cross-watching video, like, yeah, reading. So this is a person that you've known that has been like this, and they behaved the way they did with you and probably others because they were not satisfied. They were not happy with their lives. They were in humdrum. I need a little bit of excitement in my life. I need to feel like I'm worthy. I need to feel like I'm romantic and I'm good looking and I'm desired, you know? I need to feel that way. So they went out and they hunted for somebody who would respond to them in that way. Maybe that's just a person who was single and having just playing the field, right? But hurting hearts, right over here, hurting hearts as a result. 3 of Hearts. That's them now. But that was you, if this is if you're the cross watcher. Anyways, they hurt hearts, and if they were married, they still hurt hearts because they were cheating. They were having Knight of Wands energy, you know, going out there and having clandestine affairs, while they were telling you and others that they weren't married, they were single and available, but the truth of it was they weren't, and that could be your story. So in any case, what's happening with this person now is that they found some strength and confidence in some way. Possibly that whole debacle between you and them or between them and whoever else has taught them something about themselves, that they were left feeling still very empty, even though they were taking from others. They were still feeling very, very empty, still waiting for what's going to make me happy. I've taken everybody else's things and I'm still not happy. You know, I have everything I need and I'm still not happy. Maybe they have they have a great job. They had a great job and they're doing well financially, but they don't have you in their life and they're empty. This is you. This is you. They didn't see you that way in the beginning. They were just looking at a prize. They wanted to have the prize, right? By as getting into a relationship with you and others possibly, like I said. Okay, so that's what that is. Looking at these cards, that helps me really clarify this, that's what went on in the past. It's the cross-watcher reading if this is not you, collective. And so they are now in the present energy of being hung by their feet, by the divine, being asked to look at things, look at the past. This is looking at the past as well, looking at the past and seeing what they have planted for seeds in the past, which got them to be very plentiful and abundant in the physical resource kind of area of life. But as far as love goes, as far as commitments, you know, the Pentacles about commitments, connections and commitments, it just wasn't there. It wasn't enough. They hit a ceiling, like a glass ceiling, where they felt they've got so much, they really do. They have so much, but they don't have you. And they're realizing that it had something to do with you as to what made them happy back then. And it's them looking back at the past, realizing they've been able to harvest, but the harvesting isn't like the Ten of Pentacles, right? The harvesting isn't as good until that other person that you want to really be with and share your life with comes back into your life. Because you'll see with the Ten of Pentacles, it's kind of like a family thing in other decks where they are, you know, celebrating and enjoying each other's time and being together. Like it's kind of the same as the Ten of Cups, but not really. So it's a long-term commitment, which is what the Ten of Pentacles is, and the Ten of Cups is about long-term, happily ever after. You know, you have the Ten of Pentacles commitment, and then you have Ten of Cups. That's the love. That's the love in relationships. So yeah, they are in they're being asked. This energy is allowing them to be in the position of gaining a new perspective, looking back at the past and seeing all that's gone, and including you. All that's gone, including you. So they are feeling, you know, they're feeling like they're despondent, and that they're in this energy of feeling like they've been judged by the divine, something much larger than who we are, as to why you can see how all this played out. It's kind of like there had to be a reason for all of this, right? There had to have been a reason for all of this. And they start looking at, well, what was the reason? Well, because I was this and I was that and everything else, and I pushed this person away. And now they don't want to have anything to do with me, and we're not in contact anymore. So they have reached to their inner divinity, their God. They're gaining some wisdom. They're in that ability to do that with that energy by looking at the past and seeing the wrongs, okay? The wrongs that they've done, and knowing that they've hit a glass ceiling, that whatever decision whatever scenario or life they decided to stay with instead of committing to you, it only got them so far, and they're still, you know, feeling like this, but they know it's not about having, now after this, they know that it's not about going out and having an affair or, you know, having multiple relationships, just playing the field again. Possibly they're older now. When you're older, who wants to play the field, right? Somebody does, but you know, most don't. They're ready to settle down, or at least have just one person in their life that, whether they decide to live with them or not, it's still somebody that's in their life that they can pretty much count on to be a companion. But as far as playing the field when you're older, no, it's like if you missed the boat, you missed it. Just gotta get on with life, kind of thing. So, anyways, the potential outcome is that they do this. They reach their inner divinity, even that means praying to God. God, help me, please. I've pushed somebody out of my life. I blocked them. I did this, that, and everything else from the past, and I'm trying to redeem myself here. Redeem myself, make different decisions, more life-affirming decisions. Please help me. I don't know what to do. I really would like to have this person back in my life. Can it be possible? What can I do? What can I do? Help me, please. And so they have leveled up as a result. They have become a different energy. They're a different person. They still had a lot back here, but they've got so much more now. They do, especially with this energy going on, changing their perspective, finding that confidence and strength to get out of that energy right there, which is very negative energy in this reading as it relates to this reading. And so they're the King of Pentacles, but they are heartbroken. Now their heart is broken because they are lacking a connection with you. They're lacking a connection with you, or collective, you're lacking a connection with the person that you are missing in your life. And you want to have a brand new beginning. You want to start afresh because you've leveled up into a different energy. You're heartbroken enough to say, I am so heartbroken, I need to be able to explain myself. I need to speak to her or him. I need to do this. I need to be reconnected with them. I need to start afresh. I need to start all over, and I need to do it in a different energy. Brand new energy. So that's a new journey. They're on a new journey. The Fool is the 0 of the major arcana, and it goes up to 21 where the World is, which is where you end a chapter so that you begin a new chapter in your life. Well, he's going to be beginning a new chapter. He or she. I say he only because that, but remember, this could be a female. For you guy collectives, if you're the cross watcher, this is a female in their more aggressive, like good aggressive energy of the king instead of the queen. All right, so let's see. Let's look at these cards then. So they want a brand new beginning. They want to start all over again, the new chapter where they're going to try and reconnect with you to build a new foundation with you, even if it starts off as friends. And if it has to be just friends, they still want you back in their life. You may not be available, right? And so, but they want to collaborate with you. They want to talk to you, okay? They want to be fair and generous with you, which they were not before. They left you in the lurch. They were not fair with you by telling you lies and trying to take what they could get from you. And they've made the choice to be with you as opposed to being with whatever or whoever they were with before. They are seeing that you are the one, you're a soulmate. They're recognizing you as a soulmate. And then you make them very, very happy. You've enlightened them in some way, like I said before. Something happened to them as to why they recently stepped into this strength energy. That they've seen right here by looking back, seeing the error of their ways, and that's what the sun can do. Shines the light on that. You are their Queen of Wands. You are their prosperity and abundance, and you make them want to just like go yahoo, get up off and dust themselves off and start charging forward in a new direction in life. And look at you, Queen and King of Wands. Now the Queen of Wands could also suggest that you were the third person, like you were the other woman, okay, or the other man. In this, remember, these are energies. Other person, but they see you as someone they're very attracted to. Look at them. They're like the Ace of Coins is like, wow. The divine is saying, you go with your match here. You get with your match. and you will have prosperity and abundance coming out your yin yang. You will be, you know, he or she may need to relocate in order to be with you, or they will ask you to relocate if you can do that, right? And so it is all about the change of mind right here that is allowing them to look at the past and see their you know, what their follies were. Their follies are you know, unfortunate follies that they used when they were in communication, connected with you. And so now they're ready to take charge and take responsibility. Take responsibility for that. This is all the potential outcome right here from here. The King of Coins, King of Pentacles, is broken heart, but wants to start a brand new relationship, brand new chapter with you involved, and wants to collaborate with you to build a brand new foundation, because they're going to be, they need to come forward in truth and clarity, you know, balanced. And Six of Pentacles is about balanced and telling, you know, being fair-minded with you, because they love you. They recognize you as a past soulmate, and that's it. You make them very happy. They feel very happy whenever they think of you like this, and they're very attracted to you. Okay, very attracted to you. They are very attractive, and you will be attracted to them, whether or not you decide to have anything to do with them. But there is the divine right between the two of you right here with that Ace of Pentacles, offering the both of you, if you decide that you can be together, the both of you, to have a fabulous restart with each other, full of prosperity and abundance. Now, abundance is not just money, it's everything, just like wealth is. So, yep, a great big blessing of prosperity and abundance is what the Ace of Coins is, Ace of Pentacles. Wow, this is like an amazing reading. If this is your story, it should light you up in a very positive way. If you're able to take part of this coming back together with this person, even if you're just friends. Okay, what is some more advice about this story? Oh, milk and honey. Yes, milk and honey. And regeneration. Yes. Archangel Michael, you're just amazing. Okay, milk and honey. You know, that's about like all things like milk and honey, right? It's like this. Prosperity and abundance, just a galore. The pot, you know, the rainbow with the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. It's like there's just so much goodness in every way that you can conceive what goodness actually means. Okay, milk and honey. When you have milk and honey, you don't need anything else. All right, regeneration is bringing something back to life again. That which was thought to be dead, you know, that which was thought to have been burned and dead, and it's kind of like the tower, right? It's like there's potential for new life here. There's a potential for a new beginning with this person if you are still in love with them. Cross watcher, okay? And collective, if this is you, there's a potential new, you know, new start with the person that you're in love with, and you realize that now, after you found your confidence and strength and starting to take responsibility for what happened in the past. Okay, I mean, that's a wonderful story. Thank you so much for Friday story. Have a great weekend, you guys. It's a long weekend, but I will be back here on Monday to do a reading irregardless. So take care of yourself. Bye for now.